the problems are lengthy like that? No, the reason is HOD actually yesterday. In some way, I got to know that someone, I don't know how, when. So students are telling that problems are very lengthy. We cannot solve it in the exam test and all like that. See, you are not the first batch who is taking the CFD. Okay, please note that this has been offered from 5 years, last 5 years, and the similar kind of question, similar kind of this thing will be given, has been given. Keep on giving it from past 5 years. That is one thing. Second thing is, uh, I have to do justice to the subject. Okay, so whatever the subject demands, in that way I have to set the questions, and in that way only I have to make you guys learn it. Okay, so if I, for just for the namesake, you have taken computational fluid dynamics, and I should not give any problems, or I should give the problems where which is very substandard, but you want like yourself to be said that say that I have learned CFD. No, it cannot happen like that. If you are really learning some subject, then you have to work hard. There is no other go. Otherwise, you should not have taken the subject. That's it. Very simple. Got it. So here you have to really see, if you really want to know this subject and become master in this subject, of course you have to work hard. And for example, have I given some other problem where which is out of syllabus or something, etc., etc.? Same problem, na, I'm giving. So I'm not like telling that you should not give any feedback like this, etc. No, no, you are free to give whatever you feel like giving it. What I am trying to tell you is that, just for an example, I'll tell you, many students even now just call me and tell me that, sir, because of this, in their mass card, this subject computational fluid dynamics, because of that they've got so many master seat in many good universities. Please consider that. And because they have done some mini project or major project in CFD, they have got seats outside India in some good universities. I can give the phone number, you can verify. Your senior Aditya Sai Srinivas is there, Stephen Tellis, if someone knows about them. Okay, I can keep on naming so many students. Still, they are in contact with me. Okay, uh, so they are still they are even now calling me and telling me, asking some doubts regarding the subject or how to do meshing, etc., etc. All those things. So the reason why we introduce this elective is that to help such students who are really want to do. And not only I'm telling, only it will help in to get the seats. Many students, they are working in Benz. I can give you the names. They are using these things, CFD thing. They are doing the analysis on the brake, so they are using CFD concepts. Not only that, so many people, so many. I can give you a lot of examples. Keep on like this. They never complain that if you guys, they never complain that it is lengthy, etc., etc., etc. If they had that mindset, they would not have taken it all. Okay, and see what is lengthy, man. And I don't think so. See, it is all perspective. I feel that's it. For I'm not telling about all the students, but few students definitely feel that ಏನಪ್ಪ ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದಿದೆ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾ ಅಂತ. ಅಫ್ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಯಾರ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು, ಒಂದ್ಸಲಿ ಹಂಗೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ, ಎರಡನೇ ಸಲಿ ಮೂರನೇ ಸಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ಫೀಲ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಯು ರಿಯಲಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಎಂಜಾಯಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್. It's such a beautiful subject. I don't think so. You're going to get this kind of experience. See, software with respect to that mathematics, you're learning mathematics, you're learning physics, equations, 3D, three-dimensional fluid flow, heat transfer. So tell me any other subject where you're dealing such kind of varieties. Uh, so if you are having that kind of mindset where it is very lengthy, etc., etc., please try to work little bit. That's what I can tell you. We will never ever stop this elective from offering, because definitely it is helping so many students. And please tell me, is it not helping you to carry out, giving ideas regarding your mini project or major project? I've seen, so many students, they are using CFD or, software to carry out their projects. So it is giving you, a lot of things. ಈ pandemic ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ we might not have conducted actual training class, but even then, we conducted online thing. That's a different thing. But definitely it has helped in many ways actually. I don't know. I just don't want. I just thought of bringing this. So tell me, like, if you are finding it difficulty in understanding some concept, or if you are not able to understand something, I'm giving you the notes and everything I'm doing. So if at all, if you are finding it difficult in any part of the subject or anywhere, please tell me. I can, try to do it in a different way, or I will try to repeat it or do something. Okay. So but definitely one thing is very clear. We will not come down from our standards. It is you guys who have to bring up your standards. Take it from me. Got it? Otherwise, the mechanical engineering NIE Royal Mech will go into docks if we lower our standards. Take it from me. Got it? So you should go and see IIT, NIT students. We are thinking like that. Meaning to say that we want our students to have the mindset of like that. So that's the reason, it might, yeah, if you try to compare the CFD, don't never ever compare the subject. I'm telling you. If you try to compare this selective with something else, definitely you feel that subject much easier. These kind of things will not be there, only theory part will be there. You should not compare it. See, you have not taken this for something else. No? You have taken really, you want to know something, right? At the end of this, you will get to know the standard of yours and other students. Yes or no? So please see that, don't never ever compare it. ಅಲ್ಲೇನಪ್ಪ ಆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಅಥವಾ ಅದು ತುಂಬ ಈಸಿ ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟು ಕಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. See, if you think, if you try to compare it, then definitely you cannot. Okay. So what I suggest you is, please, if you have any doubt, anything needs to be repeated or anything needs to be clarified, you are always welcome. I will ಒಂದ್ಸಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲ 10 ಸಲ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡೋಕೆ ರೆಡಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. But we will never ever substandard our syllabus or substandard our way of teaching or etc. Okay. It is you guys who have to work hard to increase your standard. Okay, Napa. So with this, I would like to start new chapter. No, please tell me any feedback you want to give me. No, I don't relate this with something else. You know me, right? So please tell me honestly feedback you give me. Any nuances you are finding it or etc. Anything? ಏನಪ್ಪಾ? No, if you have any feedback or anything you want to tell me or anything you want to share, please feel free to contact me. Okay. I don't really mind actually. Okay. And I really take it in a positive way. Okay. Yeah. So now, what is that we will be doing in today's classes? See, we have started from continuity equation, momentum, energy, etc. All are, uh, which consist of partial differential equations. Any physics you try to take it, as the complexity of the physics increases, the modeling becomes also, complex. That means to say, it turns out to be a PDE. So it is very important for a CFD student to understand. Suppose if you see a partial differential equation, you should be in a position to classify. Okay, it falls into what category, and it falls into what is the type of partial differential equation. And before actually getting the solution, you should know, like, okay, how the nature of the solution will be. So this much knowledge is required, because whatever partial differential equations that we use in order to define momentum, energy, mass, all those things, finally a partial differential equation. Correct? All these things are partial differential equations. So it is very important for a student, especially a CFD student, to understand the nature of PDE. Okay. So in that thing, let us start with classification of partial differential equation. So I'll just write it as classification of PDEs. So PDEs is like a part and parcel of CFD student. I'm telling you, you should try to know more about PDEs. Please try to, if someone interested, I suggest you try to to refer to some textbook and try to keep on reading what are PDEs, how it is evolved, etc., etc. Different ways of solving PDEs. So definitely it is going to help your knowledge. Okay, increase your knowledge towards PDE. Actually, PDEs are much beautiful way of representing any physics. Means PDEs are something like, how I can tell. Uh, uh, Partial differential equation is a partial differential equation is a partial differential equation. That is what I can, you can go to John Anderson textbook where he has written like this, where roses is a roses something example he has given, and he has told this PDE is a PDE is a PDE again. So what is actually PDE, guys? Suppose say you know it, right? So this is in x direction. Let us try to understand. And in that we have taken a small infinitesimal dx. Now, if we want to find out what is the variation of any property for that matter u with respect to this one in the x direction, but with respect to dx, means some property u is varying along x and also varying here in this small domain dx. So then we are going to write dou u by dou x. Okay, that is what is called as partial differential equation. So like that, we use, because if you consider any fluid mechanics or anything, the property will be varying with respect to the distance. Also with respect to itself also the property will be varying. Okay, so in that cases we may have to use partial differential equation to denote such changes. So that is when we try to use partial differential equation. Now let us try to understand how do we classify PDE. So what is a general form? I think you have studied this in your mathematics. So general form of PDE. So general form of any PDE will be like this. How? A into uxx plus b into uxy plus c into uyy plus d into, either it can be ux, uy, y, comma z, etc., etc. Okay, yx is equal to 0. So you can call this as equation 1. So I think you have studied this. This is a general form of PDE. Okay, napa? A into uxx. Uxx andre enapa? What is uxx? Can you tell me? Dou square u by
dou
dou
x
x
square.
square. Uxy ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಪ್ಪ? Dou u by
Uh,
dou xy. Similarly uy ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ?
sir,
Dou d into ಹೇಳಪ್ಪ.
sir, uxy is dou u by dou x into dou y. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ x
ಹೌದು
y ಎರಡು ಇದೆ.
ಹೌದು, like this,
Yes,
like this, sorry.
ಆಯ್ತು.
Okay, okay na?
Yes, sir.
So let me write it. Where uxx equal, ನಿಮಗೆ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟು ಯಾವಾಗಪ್ಪ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟು?
ಸರ್ 8 ಜುಲೈಯಿಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ.
Okay, fine, we have time then, no problem. So uxx is dou square u by dou x square and uxy is dou square u by, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ? ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಡಿರವೇಟಿವ್, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ನೋ? where uyy is dou square u by dou y square. Okay napa? So this is what the case is. Now yes, dou square ಆಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? See, how do we classify? So this is a general form. Okay, There is actually a big derivation for this. If I want, I can give you. In this, if you try to do some derivation, you will get to know A, B, and C are the main important parameters which is going to decide what is the type of the partial differential equations. The coefficients of uxx, uxy, and uyy are the deciding parameters. So, how, in what way it will be the deciding parameters? So, I'll tell you. Say, consider a partial differential equation. Consider a partial differential equation. So, PDE and the Baritinapa, you should be able to understand of the form 1. Okay, na? Of the form 1. So, where what is A, B, and C? Maybe considered as constants or functions, considered as constants or functions of x comma y comma u. Is it okay? So a is a function of, again, it's a constants, or it can be a functions of. Okay. Now how do we classify as if? Okay, this derivation is there already. You can check it out. If b square minus 4ac. So any partial differential equations you are having. So if you try to take this b square minus 4ac, if that is equal to 0, if b square minus 4ac equal to 0, then the PDE is parabolic. PDE is parabolic. Okay, Napa? PDE is parabolic. Then, secondly, if b square minus 4ac is less than 0, if b square minus 4ac is less than 0, then the PDE is then PDE is healthy error. Then PDE is called elliptic. ಇದು ಓದಿದ್ರಪ್ಪ ನೀವು ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಓದಿದ್ರಾ? If b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, then PDE is called as ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನೋಡೋಣ? Hyperbolic. So based on any partial differential equation falls into these three categories. Is it okay, all of you? So this is what is we are going to see. So what is that you have to do? You just have to carry out b square minus 4ac. That's it. You just have to find out what is the value b square minus 4ac we are getting, and based on the result, you can try to uh, you know classify whether the PD is parabolic, hyperbolic, or elliptic. Okay, na? Now let us see some examples. Iga, already you have seen few equations. Let us try to see what is the category that it will fall into. Okay. So the first one I'll give you dou t by dou t, which is equal to alpha into dou square t by dou x square. So what is this? Let us call this as 1. So this can be written like this, no? Alpha into dou square t by dou x square minus dou t by dou t equal to 0. Can I write it like this? No. Now, what type of equation is this? Can you tell me? What sort
One
of
dimension unsteady heat conditions. Sir.
Very good. So it is one dimension. Nodi, CFD student andre, this is what I expect. Any equation if I give you, you should be in a position to identify. This is one dimensional unsteady. ಈ ತರ ಹೇಳೋ ತರ ಇರಬೇಕು. One dimensional unsteady, correct? One dimensional unsteady heat transfer equation. Okay, Napa? One dimensional unsteady heat transfer equation. Now we will try to compare this with the equation 1. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ equation ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ಜನರಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಬರುತ್ತವಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಯು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಯು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಇದೆಯಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಯು ವೈ ವೈ ಇದೆಯಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಡಿ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಟ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೈಟ್ ಎ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಆಲ್ಫಾ. ಸೊ ಡು ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಬಿ, ಎಕ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಇದೆಯಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡೋ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಟಿ ಬೈ ಡೋ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಡೋ ವೈ ಇದೆಯಾ ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ?
No, sir.
ಸೊ ಬಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 0. ಅಂಡ್ ಡು ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡೋ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಟಿ ಬೈ ಡೋ ವೈ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಇದೆಯಾ?
No, sir.
ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್
0.
therefore what will be b square minus 4ac?
0.
So this falls into what category? Therefore equation 1 is
Parabola.
what? Very good. Equation 1 is parabolic. Okay na ba? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? So like this we will be finding it out. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು equation ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಿಮಗೆ, ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಏನು equation ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ನೀವೇನೆ, ಬರಿತಾ ಇದ್ದಂಗೆ ಟಕಾರ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ನೀವೇ ಫಸ್ಟ್. equation 2 ಏನು equation ಇದು?
Sir, two-dimensional steady state heat transfer.
Without internal heat generation, correct? Two-dimensional. So SS ಅಂದ್ರೆ steady state, HT ಅಂದ್ರೆ heat transfer. Okay, so it is a Laplace equation, right? So ಇದನ್ನ simply we will call it as Laplace equation. So ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ಯಲ್ಲ ಇದುವರೆ ತನಕ 2D steady state. So it is also another name, you can write it as Laplace equation. In the vector form you can try to do it like this. Now you tell me, what is A?
1.
What is B?
0.
What is C?
1.
Now tell me, therefore ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? minus what? minus 4. What is minus 4? Which is less than 0. Therefore
Hyperbola. Hello.
hyperbola. No,
Sorry, elliptic.
ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನೋಡು,
Elliptic.
less than 0 ಇದ್ರೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ?
Elliptic.
Therefore equation 2 is correct. So like this we are going to differentiate or classify. ಇವಾಗ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ನೋಡೋಣ, ಹೇಳಿ. ನೀವು ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ. ಇದೇನು ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ನೋಡೋಣ? ಡೋ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಯು ಬೈ ಇದೇನು ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಹೇಳಿ ನೋಡೋಣ, ವಾಟ್ ಇಟ್ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ಸ್? ವೈಬ್ರೇಷನ್ ಓದಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಓದ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, ಮುಗಿತಾ? ಏನ್ ಕತೆ ವೈಬ್ರೇಷನ್? ಏನಪ್ಪ? ಹಲೋ, ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಯು ಸ್ಟಡಿಡ್ ವೈಬ್ರೇಷನ್? ನಿಮ್ಮನೆ ಕಂಡ್ರು, ಯಾಕೆ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ? ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಯು ಸ್ಟಡಿಡ್ ವೈಬ್ರೇಷನ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್?
Yes, sir.
ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಇವಾಗ ಓದ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, ಏನ್ ಕತೆ?
ಈ ಸೆಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಓದ್ತೀನಿ ಸರ್.
ಹೇಳಿ, ಯಾರು ಪಾಠ ಮಾಡೋದು ವೈಬ್ರೇಷನ್?
ಹರ್ಷವರ್ಧನ್ ಸರ್.
So have you seen this equation? What equation is this? This is actually called as, I don't know whether you have seen this or not, it is a 1D wave equation. What it is? It is a 1D wave equation. Okay, now you understand now. Now let us try to see here. C square into R. Okay. Okay, so let us call this as equation 3. ಹೇಳಿ ಇವಾಗ. ಸೊ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನು 0 ಇದೆ ಹೇಳಿ ನೋಡೋಣ. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ?
C square.
ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ನೋಡು. What is C square?
Minus C square.
What is B?
0.
0.
Okay. Next, what is C?
1.
Yes, C equal to 1. Y means here, if you understand, U is a function of x comma t. Understand? It's not y. It need not be y always. Please understand. ಇಲ್ಲೇನೋ ಯು ವೈ ವೈ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೀವಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ ವೈ ಇಲ್ವೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೋಬಿಡಿ. ಈ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಇದೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಕಾಮ ಟಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಆರ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಕಾಮ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಸಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 1. Understand? So u is a function of something. Is it okay? All of you understand? Understood? So now tell me. So therefore, what is b square minus 4ac? Minus
4c square.
4c square, which is equal to minus 4. No, it is just 4c square. No, correct, because c is minus ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, c is 1, so it is just 4c square. Correct. So here it is what? So
Greater
therefore
than
b
0.
square minus 4ac is greater than 0. So what is that we can conclude? Therefore equation 3 is what?
Hyperbolic.
Yes. So ಈ ತರ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, we are going to classify the partial differential equations. ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? So these are the ways by which you can try to
ಸರ್ ಸಿ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 1 ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿಲ್ಲ.
ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆಯಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಈಗ. Okay, I'll try to write it like this. See, minus c square dou square u by dou x square plus dou square u by dou t square equal to 0. Okay na? So I'll try to write it like this: a into uxx plus b into uxy plus c into uyy ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? This is a general form, no? So what is a? Minus e square. So do we have any xy here? Xy combination? Xy ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ don't think that always y will be there. X and something. So actually this equation, I'll just tell you, is actually like this. You tie a string, okay, and you try to give an amplitude, some amplitude y, and leave it. You take a string and tie both the ends of the string, and you lift the middle part of the string to some distance y and leave it. So what is happening? The velocity will be varying with respect to time. Yes or no? Are you able to understand?
Yes.
So that motion is what this equation is defining. Is it okay? This physics, when you leave, so how much ever length that you try to, pull it up and try to leave it, it is going to be keep on vibrating up to certain time, and then it is going to stay calm. Yes or no?
So there is no third term that owns only x and t. So
Yeah.
we
So
have taken C.
yeah.
Okay.
So where
Understood.
your velocity is a function of x and t. X in the sense like the distance, and time, whatever the time, how much time it is going to be. So that equation. So here your uyy is nothing but time. Dou square u by dou t square. Okay. And what is the coefficient of that? Coefficient of dou square u by dou t square is what? How much?
1. Understood.
1. So that's why we wrote c equal to 1. Did you understand now?
Yes, sir.
So like this we are going to define what is called as classification of partial differential equation. Now we will take one by one and try to understand what actually the nature of that particular partial differential equation is all about, and how the solution will be, etc., etc. Okay. So the first one is elliptic partial differential equation. So this elliptic partial differential equation can also be called as boundary value problems. Whenever you are solving a boundary value problems, that actually can be seen like, or I can tell you that equation falls under elliptic partial differential equations. Is it okay? Now we will see what are the equations. Now we have seen already in the previous example which is the equation which falls under elliptic partial differential equation, which is the equation. Now let us not take specifically, let us try to generalize it. Laplacian of anything equal to 0 is what falls under Laplace equation. Okay, it falls under elliptic equation. Yes or no? Now don't think that this del square of phi equal to 0 or del square t only has a application only in the heat transfer. No, it has application even in the magnetic flux. Suppose say you have a magnet like this, where you have seen I think you have PUC nalala ಓದಿರ್ತೀರಾ, I feel. What is this, guys? If this is a magnet, north and south, what are this?
Magnetic field lines.
Magnetic flux ಏನೋ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ. Even I have forgotten many
Field lines.
days back. Yeah, field lines alwa. This is actually defined with Laplace equation. Please understand. This is not only restricted to heat transfer. Okay, so that is the beauty of partial differential equation. If you try to define something, if you try to generalize, it can be applied to many physics. So it is del square phi equal to 0, so like that. So it also defines the magnetic flux. So magnetic flux, I think you will call omega something, no? Okay, forget about that. So what I am trying to tell you is that, so such problems falls under elliptic, which depends on the boundary. We will see the nature of PDE, etc., etc. So why I wrote this is, the Laplace equation does not have application only in heat transfer, but it is also having application with respect to magnetic flux. Okay, so now let us try to understand which are the equation that falls under. So example, let us try to take, what is the example? ಎಷ್ಟು ಗಂಟೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ನಿಮಗೆ 9:40?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so 2D heat transfer ಯಾರ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇರೋದು? ಓ ನೀವು ಇದಲ್ವಾ? ಓಕೆ ಫೈನ್, ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ರಿಗೆ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಹೀಟ್ ಕಂಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? Can you tell me what is the equation? Already we have written dou square T by dou x square plus dou square T by dou y square equal to 0. Okay, guys. Also, can you tell me in fluid mechanics where you have seen this? ಈ ತರ ನಾವು ಫ್ಲೂಯಿಡ್ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಬರಿತೀವಿ, ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇದೆಯಾ ನಿಮಗೆ? ಸಿ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ phi, guys, in fluid mechanics? ಈ ಕರೋನಾ ಅಂತ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟು ಹೋಯ್ತು ಕೊಂಡ್ರು ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೂ. ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ನಿಮಗೆ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಕರೋನಾ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಸಿ ಹೌ ಪೀಪಲ್. ಸೊ you have not, like, have you come to class for fluid mechanics or online?
Online, sir.
Okay. So I cannot ask you any question. So have you, what is phi? Tell me. ನಾನೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇನೆ phi ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು. ನಾನು ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ನಲ್ಲ ಫ್ಲೂಯಿಡ್ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ಸ್.
Influx or efflux?
ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಅಲ್ವೇನೋ? ಓಯ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ತಾನೆ? ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಅಲ್ವೇನಪ್ಪ? ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ psi? Velocity potential, sorry, what is phi? Velocity potential. What is psi? Stream function. ಓದಿದಿರ ತಾನೆ? ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಓದಿದಿರಲ್ವೇನ್ರೋ?
Yes, sir.
What is tell me what is u with respect to phi? D phi by, correct? What is v? I think like that, you have read that. Please go through and refer it back. So I'll just give you the hint, that's it. So velocity potential. So this also is what is called as velocity potential. So velocity distribution in a, so what happens if del square psi equal to 0? What is that we can infer from that? Huh? What is that we can infer from this? If del square phi equal to 0, what is that we can infer from this? It's a two-dimensional irrotational flow. Alvenappa, Odidira. So example 1 for elliptic equation is what? 2D steady state heat equation, heat conduction equation. This is one. Second example, you can give also velocity potential, also velocity potential distribution. Velocity potential distribution in an irrotational flow. In an irrotational flow. Okay. Is also of the form of elliptic PDE. So please understand this. This is also form of the elliptic PDE. That is dou square phi equal to 0. Guys, these are all very, very important concept. B square minus 4AC is less than 0, which is equal to minus 4. Therefore, it is elliptic. So this is 2. Therefore, 2 is okay na. So these are all the things. Now let us try to take example 1 and very detailed way we will try to understand. What is that example 1? Dou square t by dou x square plus dou square t by dou y square equal to 0, which is nothing but equation 1 we have taken. Now how do we understand this? So let us take for that a two-dimensional plate. I'll try to make you guys understand how this equation, how we have to understand this equation, and what do you mean by elliptic equation in general, how this equation will be, and how the solution of the equation will be, and where does the solution, how the value solution starts. Okay, this we will discuss in the next class. So next class maybe I will try to cover both elliptic and parabolic together. And one more class we can cover, one more class completely I need to explain you hyperbolic, because that is a special case where I use Mach number